Hello, you lot. Hope you're all having a good weekend. I've certainly been having a good one. We had our big social between me and my friends yesterday, so there was lots of eating, rejoicing, boozing, and the rest of it, which was really good fun. That was uptown. Um, but yeah, where are we? It's the 18th of December now, 2016. So things are coming to a close for Christmas and New Year. Lots of people going on holiday. Excuse me. Um, I also I have wound down the trading a bit. I've still got some trades on which I'll look into, but I'm not planning on really doing much more over the next period because I think it will be. Well, I just want to break really, and it's a good time to kind of take stock and not be too close to the markets. Having said that, there are a couple of trades open which I will look at in a minute. But first of all, yeah, so the Q3 trade that had been running for a very long time finally closed. And we lost £11.39 on that after it being open for God knows how long. We'll look at that in a minute. So that's 0.23%. So for Q3 of this year, I lost 0.7%. Now, I remember when I remember feeling all right about that. We'd had a bad first half of 5%, felt all right about losing 0.7%, and I was like, my goal of the year is to finish flat. Well, for the net last 3 months, Q4. However, Q4 is down 5.91%, which is pretty big, and it again it just goes back to literally nothing has been running in my favour. Things have been triggering and then flipping the other way, and I mean it's relentless. It's fine. We carry on doing what we do. So you can see the Q4 chart is just horrendous. Oh, it gives me a headache looking at it. Um, Then we've got the Q3 one's a little bit better. As you see, we're starting to make it back, but we lost a bit there. So that was okay. That's more like what I want to see on my trading thing. It's kind of generally going up. Obviously, it needs to go, finish in the positive, but you can see it was kind of on its way up there. I like that. I didn't really anticipate this downtrend. So yeah, this one here was the 5K one that's closed. So it was all Aussie USD, been open a long time. So that's in September, end of September, let's just call it October, November, so 2.5 months. We can see all this stuff here, but let's look at the final close chart, just to see what we're doing here. Annoyingly, I've done this on the 8 chart, but it doesn't, that 8 hourly chart, but it doesn't matter. So we got in over here. I should have grabbed this on the daily, really. Got in here and it knobbed about a bit, and then came down and we got stopped out here on this retrace. So I mean, that's reasonable. What was annoying though was that I actually had 2 trades on this, and the heavier weight one closed out was about here, and that also that would have been in some profit, and that's what's made it. That's what's made the trade be a loser, because that one got clipped out, and then the markets moved in our favour. But this positive offset here isn't enough to offset the loser because it was a heavier one. Anyway, c'est la vie. Learning point is I think I need to watch my stops. I think I had my stop about here for that one, whereas the other one was up here. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, regarding the other stuff on the 10K account, I say it's just relentless, doesn't give up. Again, I'm happy with all these losers. They're well within risk tolerance. Biggest one there is 0.79%. We've got, 0.14 there was silver, 0.35 with oil. So these are all good rates at which you can lose with. I'm happy with that because I'm trying to get a trade which is kind of 2, 3, 4% plus, but there's just nothing coming in. So silver, yeah, silver just decided to move. In fairness, I did say to myself that silver was a bit of a risky play and I was going to squeeze it because we had been in this kind of downtrend here, and did I make a note of that? I think I did it in the previous journal. But anyway, in the previous video. But anyway, we got short around, where did we go? Sorry, long around here. Moved with us. Stops were coming up. Stops were coming up. Left it there. And then it's tanked it down, which was always possible. But again, 0.13%, I'm just getting in there. And if this thing does go, it would have been happy days, and that's the way to look at it. I don't really think I'm doing too much wrong, although I will be reevaluating things, as I said last week. So anyway, that's that. That's that. So yeah, the numbers, and this is all about, ultimately, when it comes down to it, it's all about numbers, right? What's the point otherwise? So numbers for this year aren't looking good. I've got -5 there, -7 there. So it looks like I'm going to be about 12% down across the year. This is my first full year trading, so I'll say that or my first full year trading, I consider professionally, or with a professional kind of outlook, not professionally, I don't know. But the first time I've been really kind of doing it by the book. So, I wish it wasn't that, but yeah, lots of learning in there. I'm going to carry on, and hopefully one day this is going to show you that I've made it. But hell, that's the point of this blog, right? Is to show you my mistakes, how I'm learning, and yeah, hopefully show you me going from being kind of a bit, losing to winning. That's the kind of whole aim. And I love it. So there you go. Right, anyway, coming up this week. So what have we got? I've got, these bloody indices keep getting me. Let me, sorry, I didn't realise I closed my chart. Indices, I can't resist them, which I should, because they keep failing. Everything I have on it failed. But I got another signal here on the, got another signal here on the 8 hour, I think it was. Cool, it's really sluggish today. Don't know if they've done one of their new updates, which seems to slow things down. So I got 2 trades on. We'll just have a quick look at those. If it doesn't crash on me, sorry for this. Jesus, what's it think it's doing? It's open 2 at once. It's not really supposed to happen, that. Anyway, so if it will let me get to here. Yeah, so a little bit of a weak sell signal here on the 8 hourly. So I've gone short. Reasons I've gone with it is, and then the daily, where's the daily? Sorry, daily, he's doing what this thing is, might be starting to roll over, which would obviously make sense if the as. But my theory is we've got this, massive overextension, and I am getting caught with a fundamental bias here, which I don't like. So I appreciate I'm doing that. But we've got this big 20 number here. So my theory is that I've got a big 20, or 2,000, 20,000 rather. It's US 30, 20,000 number there. It should be a big round number. And we've got some sort of potentially weak sell signal, but yeah. And so I've got to stop miles out with, I think it's about points. I've got 400 pips there to lose, which I can report soon, and £32, which is obviously 0.32% or whatever. So yeah, that's just doing its thing. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that, other than I just, these indices rallies at the moment are insane. The world is financially not a great place, and yeah, it just keeps on going. So anyway, that means 2017 has to be the big year, and I, for one, will be loving it. But there we go. If it indeed comes. So there's that, and then GBP Aussie. What the hell was I doing over here on that? So. Yeah, another day 8 hourly sell here. Was it 8 hour? I think it probably would be. Maybe daily actually. So I got a daily sell here. And guess what happens? Yep, it had a massive bullish day on Friday. So we'll see where that goes. Fairness, the market looks like it's still wanting to move upwards right now. But, markets are markets. Stop us in a reasonable position. So we'll let that play out. I'm not currently expecting anything from anything at the moment. I've had such a bad run of it that I have no idea what could happen or what have you. So anyway, that's that for me. Yeah, there's a number of news announcements. Not going to go through them because I'm not trading them, but there's Bank of Japan rate decisions and stuff. So there's still plenty going on out there. But I'm not going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do a video end of next week. That'll be Christmas week, probably not. In which case, I'll probably catch up in the new year, but we'll see. I'll see how I feel. If anything exciting happens on these trades, I will come in and comment. And I'd like to share some content anyway. So if that was any use to you, leave me a comment. Love to hear from you. If not, and if I don't see you, have a great Christmas and New Year. If I do, then I'll be back and wish you Christmas, happy Christmas and New Year again. Have fun and live the dream.